Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got the Beast, also Robert Covington out there, and it's Young in at the power forward position. Here's the Beast. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Passes to Canaan. He kicks it to Harden. Screened by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Covington. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Picked by Randolph. Ariza outside. The dish to Randolph. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Lou. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Harden right side. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And now look at Isaiah Canaan here. Now last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And the Clippers have possession. James Harden missing on the 3. The pass to Lou. To the inside. It's tipped. Kim. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beast's got his second bucket of the night.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Canaan kicks to Harden. Picked by Randolph. Howard trying to free himself up. Harden, no good.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Lou can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin McHale gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The battle on the boards is something that he knows will be a big barometer for how this game turns out. He said coming out ahead in rebounds is something that we simply have to strive for in this game. If we let them beat us up on the glass, it's going to be a long uphill fight. Guys?
Great, Doris. Thank you.
It's not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do.
Here's Canaan. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
They set the screen. Pass to Chambers. Lets the 3 fly. There's the bucket. Good. Chambers got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Cannon dishes to Harden. Hits it from three-point range.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Up top, Nance. 8 points his last outing. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. Harden outside. Ariza has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Canaan, averaging 8 points a game. Harden, rebounded by Temple.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 6. Harden against Chambers. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. Harden can't hit.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Chambers. Randolph grabs the board.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Cannon, the pass to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Randolph trying to free himself up. Howard. That's good. Howard's got his first points of the night. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. 5th on the list, James Harden.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. I mean, those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the 2-guard position is where we often find a team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
Here's a reason. After the basket by Los Angeles, Harden kicks to Canaan. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. That one a little long. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Lou. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Ariza.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 7. The feed to Cannon. Howard with a screen on Young. Harden right side. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Houston making some. Changes. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Ariza. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Cannon. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Portland. Here's Covington. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland. The jump hook and the shot is good. 8 points for the Beast.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here's the Beast. 8 points for him. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 9.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Lin kicks to Harden. Randolph sets a screen for Harden. Rejected by Young.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Harden. The tray, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Now here's Howard. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Portland.
And don't forget 4 blocks, so a huge game for him defensively as well. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Feeds to Lin. Howard setting the pick for Lin. Free throw line jump shot. Misses off the right iron.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Here's the Beast. 10 points for him. Nichols passes to Chambers. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Chambers got 7 points.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Baseline try. Aaron Aflalo again. Aflalo's got his second basket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Screen by Howard. Dishes to Biyombo. Houston moving the ball around, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in steals, third in scoring, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make the rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance points. Only one bucket for them.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And so it's Houston with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside, Lin. There's the steal. Kim, the pass to Nichols. Passes it to Kim. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. The Beasts got 14 points for the game.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Boy, this has been a bumpy start for them, to say the least, in this quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. That's 4 turnovers for them, and we've barely gotten started here.
Clippers leading by 18. Al Brewer, 8 points his last outing. Kicks it to Singleton. The pass to Kim. For 3. No luck.
Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Clippers ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll get the second quarter underway. Welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Bismack Biyombo is out there with Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Boone in at the 1. He dishes it to Lin. Pass to Boone. He feeds it to Ariza. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
The Rockets making a switch here.
Zach Randolph, James Harden, Isaiah Cannon.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Temple. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 3 on the clock. Here's Parker. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 8 points.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
There's the screen. Nance outside. Off the screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rockets trail by 21. It's Harden with the drive. Houston moving the ball around. No good on the triple. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's the three. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Canaan. Harden outside. Canaan kicks to Harden. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit. Pause for a second and then reset as well.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Here's the beat. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Canaan. Randolph dishes to Cannon. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Harden. Tries from 16. Harden missing again.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Timeout called the Rockets.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Clippers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston just need to take it a game at a time.
Seeing where the Rockets are, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. In third, the Rockets.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
And he knocks down the first one. So Singleton nails both of them. And the Rockets with possession here. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Outside, Randolph. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He's got 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, seems like everything's been going in.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Harden. Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 22. Singleton with it. He has 5. Pass to Chambers. Cans the shot from the wing. Chambers got 9.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Here's Canaan. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Kim. Here's the beat. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's Harden with the drive. Can't hit. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Where was he going with that? Pass. I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
So, for the Clippers. Cannon, the pass to Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
Then probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Free throw good, James Harden.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
And Nance kicks to Covington. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Knocked loose. With the floater. That is good. And that's 17 points for James Harden.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Lou passes to Covington. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we've come to expect plays like that from him. And still, they never get old to watch.
Reeves it dishes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Ariza has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ariza's got 6.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Nance down low. Shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Canaan. Ariza kicks to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 19 points.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Now the dish to Ariza. Young passes to Lou. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Houston making some changes. Howard comes in for Biyombo. And it's a Flalo in for Trevor Ariza. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Canaan. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Now the feed to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Covington dishes to Nance. Inside runner. That one wide left. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Canaan kicks to Howard. Houston moving it around. Here's Covington.
How about some of the numbers for Dwight Howard? Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. Averaging 17 points per game, 11 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. And he's such a big presence inside for that team.
Yeah, with his defense and ability to rebound the basketball, I mean, he's a huge part of what they do inside.
Here's Kim. Drills the three-pointer. The Beast's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Now here's Lynn. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
4 on the shot clock. Connects in the foul line jumper. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's the Beast. He's got 21. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. The Beast's got 23. Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. It's tipped. Passes it to Nichols. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Chambers. His last outing, he had 8 points. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard. The Clippers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Chambers hits them both. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Feeds it to Randolph. Dishes it to Lynn. Kicks to Howard. The fadeaway, and that one's good.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Clippers leading by 23. Now the pass to Brewer. Here's the Beast. Here's Chambers. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Afflalo outside. Lynn the pass to Howard. The dish to Lynn. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. From downtown, good on the shot. 25 points for the Beast.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
On its way from Afflalo for 2, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Here's the Beast. He's got 25. And here is Singleton. And the layup's good off the glass. Singleton's got 7 points.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
So as we conclude... The first half so far fairly one-sided. Welcome back. Everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about some great numbers for the Beast. 8 rebounds and a block.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Man's out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Young, and it's Lou in at the 3. Back to Harden. Howard kicks to Harden. Shoots from the high post. Another miss by Harden.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Deflects the pass. Here's Parker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Harden outside. Reza dishes to Harden. Harden left side. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Houston. Clippers leading by 23. There's a screen. Here's Nance. It's hauled in by Canaan. Cannon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harden the pass to Canaan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Randolph, a screen on Nance. Here's Ariza. And too long on the shot.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Now Harden. 21 points in the game. The Rockets again can't hit.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Covington. Shot denied.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Howard with a screen on Nance. Howard setting the pick for Harden. He dishes it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Blues got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Young inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish. It off.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Clippers, number 1. The Rockets, 4th.
What a run it's been for both of these clubs in terms of rebounding the ball, so this is going to be an incredible matchup tonight.
And that one's good. 9 points for Ariza.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Nice fadeaway to get over the top. 27 points for the Beast.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Picked by Randolph. Canaan kicks to Randolph. Pass to Canaan. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Makes it off the glass.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's the Beast. 27 points for him. Singleton. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And they call an illegal screen here.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for James Harden. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. 2nd in steals, 5th in scoring. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, I think the steals per game average that he sports is really an impressive stat. I mean, you think about coming up with the steals that he does, and the way he does it with smarts and tenacity. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Cannon dishes to Harden. Randolph a screen. Harden, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And he gets it to go.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
Randolph, a screen on Chambers. Harden the pass to Randolph. Back to Harden. Outside for Randolph. And some nice passing there by Houston. Launches a 3. Rebound by Singleton. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Roncic. He's covered by Randolph. Chambers kicks to Thabit. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Beats got his first bucket of the night.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Harden kicks to Randolph. Here's Canaan. The stupendous finish in traffic. Cannon's got his third bucket of the night.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's real. The only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And the Clippers call time here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Biombo is checked in for Zach Randolph. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also said that he loved their matchups in the low post and told his guys, get the ball into the post whenever they can. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Cannot hit.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
Pass to Temple. There's the triple. And the shot is good. Temple's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Howard, and the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. Now off the inbound. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lou's got his fifth rebound in this one. Back to Nance. There's the three. Shot is no good. And it's Houston the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
It's Harden with the drive. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 23. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Nance dishes to Temple. Lou passes to Covington, and stolen by Ariza. Ariza, right side. He feeds it to Harden. He kicks to Cannon. He's looking for Howard and finds him. 9 feet out, and that one's good. Howard's got 6.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively. You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Harden sets the pick for Ariza. Here's Howard, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Here is Nance, right now averaging 7 points a game. Los Angeles calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. They set the pick. Here's Brewer. Here's Chambers. No good. Good D by Howard.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And there's the feed to Afflalo. Fade away. Rebounded. By Chambers. Chambers got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the beast. He's guarded by Afflalo. Chambers kicks to Singleton. Pass to Brewer. Clock at 6. And the pass to Kim. And that one's good. The Beast's got 31.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Afflalo outside. Feeds it to Howard. It's taken away by Brewer. Now here is Singleton. Defended by Lynn. Out left to the wing. Here's Brewer. He's guarded by Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chambers. It's rebounded by Houston. Dishes to Afflalo. That doesn't go either for Afflalo. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Chambers kicks to Singleton. Pass to Nichols. Launches it. And the basket by Brewer. Brewer's got 5 now.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
1:32 left here in the third quarter. From deep, Afflalo. Afflalo with another miss.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. It's been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Afflalo.
Been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
Brewer with the ball. He's got 5. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Kim, the pass to Chambers. Here's Singleton. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Afflalo. Rocket shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. To end the drought. No good off the back of the rim. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Kim. A 3 ball. And he gets it to go. The Beast's got 9 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Kicks to Afflalo. Again, Afflalo missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
It was a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open 3.
We've got Bismack Biyombo. John Lure's out there with Porter. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Boone in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And he gets it to go.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's the pass to Parker. There's the dish to Nance. And easy 2 points on the layup.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. He dishes it to Covington. Out to Nance. From deep three-point range. Here's Parker. And another shot. Afflalo pulls it in. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Now, here's Porter. Nails it from the high post. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Nance dishes to Covington. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Afflalo. Afflalo left side. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. The Clippers grab the miss.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Here's Nance. Here's Parker. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And Afflalo kicks to Biyombo. The kick out to Afflalo. Afflalo with another miss.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Out to the right wing. Parker, the pass to Covington. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Afflalo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been the aggressors. Been tougher in the paint all game.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And here is Brewer. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the screen. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Afflalo penetrating. Got that one up quick. Afflalo's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Lou. No good off the front iron. And here's Houston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Brewer grabs the board.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Singleton with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. Now Brewer. There's the pick. He feeds it to Temple. A baseline J. Tries again. The beat with the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Boom. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here is Brewer.
Rockets foul. Bismack Biyombo. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Clippers, Corey Brewer. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brewer hits them both. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Aflalo outside. There's a good screen. The feed to Biyombo. 7-foot shot. That's good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Brewer up top. Passes to Lou. On the wing, Brewer. That's good.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
The Rockets have gone 5 for 9. From the field in the final quarter so far.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Los Angeles with some changes. So it's the Rockets now. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The pass to Chambers. Here's the Beast. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Covington. Biyombo with the block. Boom. Defended by Chambers. And he gets the bucket. Boom. The Clippers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
Timeout for the Clippers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Pass to Kim. And a strong finish with two hands. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
On its way from Afflalo for two. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Passes it to Kim. They set the pick. Covington in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Afflalo penetrating out to the right wing. Lure dishes to Afflalo. He kicks it to Lure. Blocked. Here's Covington. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Covington's got 4 this quarter.
It looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
To the paint. Picked off in midair. Inside. Here's Chambers. The shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. There's the pick. Afflalo outside. Now the pass to Boone. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's the Beast. Feeds to Covington. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away, and it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Boone. Dishes it to Lure. Pass to Boone. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Chambers got 6 rebounds in the game. Kim, the pass to Covington. And there's the pass to Kim. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
And Afflalo kicks to Boone. The dish to Lure. Here's Biyombo. Los Angeles calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout, give yourself a chance to regroup.
Houston making a switch here. Wilcox has checked in, and Los Angeles with some changes. And the Clippers have possession. Brewer dishes to Young. Kicks it to Temple. Pass to Brewer. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Brewer's got 6 in the quarter.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Here's Lure. Pass to Boone. He dishes it to Wilcox. Clock at 6. They need this. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Beats got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Rockets.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the Beast. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Both free throws good from Nance.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
To the middle. The kick out to Young. Nance with it. They set the pick. From deep. Here's the Beat. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Boone, defended by Young. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 37. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 34 seconds left in the game. Kept alive. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Porter. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Nance outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.